Hello ASL friends. We're going to do lesson 1 vocabulary. I'm going to do it in the alphabetical order that it is written on the page for you. So we're going to start with again, also repeat or over and over. So my non-dominant hand is palm up. My dominant hand, just fingertips go into the palm. Again, again, or over and over and over. Deaf. I use my pointer finger to touch near my ear and near the corner of my mouth. Deaf. Deaf. In order to do don't understand, I'm first going to do understand. So understand is your pointer finger up by your brain, understand. And there is understand. Yes, I understand. Got it. Understand. And then if you don't understand, the sign doesn't change, but your facial expression does. Don't understand. I don't understand. Hearing, little tiny circles in front of your mouth, which indicates that words come out of your mouth because you are a hearing person. Hearing. Learn. So I'm going to take all of the information out of this book and put it in my brain. Learn. Learn. Like, I start with an open hand on my chest and I pull it out until my my middle finger and my thumb are touching. Like. Like. And then don't like is where I turn and throw it away. Don't like. Notice the facial expression. Important. Meaning, as in, what does that mean? So, 2 fingers on your dominant hand into your non-dominant palm and twist. Mean. Mean. And based on your facial expression, what does that mean? Means what? Mean, as in meaning. Not mean as in cruel. Mean as in what is the meaning or the purpose. Meet. 2 D hands come together. Meet. Meet. Name. 2 H hands tap dominant on top of non-dominant. Name. Name. Nice or clean. So my dominant wipes my non-dominant. Nice or clean. No. 2 fingers down on my thumb. No. No. There has to be a facial expression that goes with it. No. No. Or it could be more firm. No. Or it could be more soft. It could be softer. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Okay. Sign, as in sign language. Sign. So pointer fingers, and they're going to be tilted up, and you're going to circle them around each other. Sign. And that circling comes back towards you. Sign. Slow. My dominant hand goes from my wrist up to my elbow. Slow. All of my fingertips. Slow. Student. So you remember learn when we took all of that information out of the book and put it into our brain? So student starts with learn, and then we give it what we call a person ending. This is person. Person, right? So a student is a learn person or a learner. Teacher. In order to teach you teacher, I'm first going to teach you teach. Boy, that's a lot of teach. So teach is to take all of the information that's in your brain and pull it out. Teach. I'm going to share the information in my brain with you. Teach. And then a teacher is a teach person. Teacher. Thank you. You start on your chin and you extend it out to who you're thanking. Thank you. We did understand already. So now we're going to do what? 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 It's just palms facing up. What? It's just a little movement. Little movement. What? Right? And your eyebrows have to be down because you're asking a question that requires information. What? Where? Pointer finger, dominant hand, pointer finger goes side to side. Side to side. It's not it's side to side. Where? Where? Again, my eyebrows have to be down because I'm asking a question that requires information. Where? Who? An L hand put your thumb on your chin, and then you move your pointer finger at the big knuckle. Not like this. Who? 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 Oh, and guess what? I also have to do it. That's called a non-manual marker, when you have to make a facial expression as part of the sign. So part of the sign is, that's actually part of the sign. Who? Who? Why? So why can be done a couple of different ways. The most common is to start up at your head with the flat hand and come down to the letter Y. Why? 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 And that's the way that we'll use in class. So I'll only worry about that way for right now. Why? Yes, you make a fist or an S hand and you use it like your head nodding up and down. Yes. Yes. And there has to be something affirmative on your face. Yes. Okay. So let's talk pronouns a little bit, just a little bit to introduce you to them. I or me, I'm pointing to myself. I or me, it's singular and it's just I or me. I point to myself, not a flat hand, not the whole hand, just a point, I or me. You, I'm pointing to you. I know your mother told you it wasn't polite to point, but in sign language, it is. Point to the person who you're talking to, you, okay? And then if you're talking about somebody who isn't in the room, we're gonna call that person he, she, or it, because it might be a thing too. And so there's this space on your dominant side that we use to reference people who aren't here. It's called indexing. And so if I'm talking about he, she, it, I'm going to point in this space on my dominant side. He, she, or it. Okay? So that's singular. I, me, you, he, she, it. All of it's a point. Now, if it's possession, my or mine, now I've got a whole hand, a flat hand. My or mine. Yours, your or yours, it's a flat hand. His, hers, its. I index off to this dominant side. His, hers, its. It's possession, something that you own. You own it, I own it, he, she, it owns it. Okay? And I think that's it. Okay, practice, practice.